All right, well, let's end on a high note, then we'll get into the questions. Let's talk about this possibility here. I'm throwing this into the mix. Mike Colter is apparently set to return as Luke Cage, but will we see him in Daredevil Born Again? These are rumors that are popping up here that Mike Colter and Finn Jones confirmed that they were in the Big Apple via their respective social media accounts when the second season of Daredevil Born Again was filming earlier this year, leading to speculation that Heroes for Hire might be set to make their MCU debuts in the second season of Daredevil Born Again. Now, Scoopers Daniel Rickman and My Time to Shine Hello are indicating that yes, Coulter will be in the MCU as Luke Cage. Will be returning, but we don't know for sure if he will show up in season 2 of Born Again. This is according to comicbookmovie.com. We do know that Kristen Ritter will be back as Jessica Jones, so it only makes sense that the Man Without Fear would enlist more of his fellow defenders for backup after Mayor Wilson Fisk declared martial law with the help of his anti-vigilante task force in the season 1 finale. Where have I seen that before? Mac Murdock decided to fight back by assembling a team of his own. The lineup was lacking a bit of muscle, but with the trio of Jones, Cage, and Rand would serve as quite the equalizer, while other characters will ultimately make up Murdoch's quote-unquote army. Remains to be seen, but based on what we've heard, there are going to be more superpowered heroes joining the fray. Here's what Mike Colter had to say about his potential return as Power Man during an interview with Collider earlier this year. I still have hopes for it. I don't think about it anymore. I think there's always time. I don't think it's impossible. Anything can happen. So he did post an image of his character on his Instagram stories as well, Steph. So would you want to see Mike Colter back as Luke Cage and Danny Rand maybe a little less so? What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I don't know if I finished Luke Cage. I remember I really liked him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see him, especially it just also depends on I guess if we're keeping the same Charlie Cox and it's the same age group and that makes sense. It just depends, like I was gonna say, like what age they're starting at to give them more range, but we're already in this world. So I really did like him as Luke Cage. I think that it would be cool to pull him in with a different writer or a different world because I remember that the show tonally felt so different from Jessica Jones and Daredevil to me that I was like, okay, like it wasn't bad. It just, I was like, damn, I really like this actor, but the story wasn't really doing it for me in the same way that Jessica Jones pulled me in. Cause I think I went from Jessica Jones to Luke Cage but I like the actor. So I would like to see him. Did you watch Luke Cage?
Yeah, I enjoyed Luke Cage. I thought it was good. I thought the first season when they made that surprise twist there, I think 7 or 8 episodes into the season, I don't think the show benefited from that, but I liked Mike Colter as Luke Cage. I thought he was damn good as Luke Cage. I'm a little less sold on Finn Jones as Power Fist. I wasn't. How can I say this? I didn't hate it as much as other people did, and not that I didn't think not that I thought he was some fantastic actor. It's just that this is comics accurate. It is a white guy. I know a lot of people want to go, let's get an Asian woman in there. I totally respect that. Let's see if it's was it Colleen Woo who might be playing it. Great, get her in there. But like, you've got to be you got to be universe accurate. So maybe they bring in Finn for like a cameo, and then he hands the mantle over. That's possible just to appease some of the fans, but maybe, just maybe, the guy has grown as an actor over the last few years. And if under some better writing, some better directing, he delivers a better performance, then there's a bit more excitement around it. So I'm 100% down for Mike Colter. I'm a little less down for Finn, but we'll see if maybe when he comes back, it's a better reception. Because also it's been so much time. It's been years since those series, Steph. And I think people, you know how it is with time, people kind of lessen their criticism and they open the door. Look how Hayden Christensen's been welcomed back. And so there's just time for all this. So if they make it work with some good writing, some good directing, and hopefully some good acting, then yeah, I got no problems with it all. But Colter, hell yeah. I'm excited to see him back.
Yeah. I never saw Iron Fist. The only time I saw Iron Fist as a character is I did watch the first season of The Defenders because it played into well, how am I forgetting this?
The Daredevil?
Daredevil, yeah. To Daredevil. So I watched it, and so I didn't get him in his own series. I understood some of the criticism, but he didn't bother me in the way that I feel like other people were bothered.
Yeah, agreed.
But it's hard to say, like, how I would feel about. Yeah, it seems like if you keep one, then you'd have to keep the other too.
Yeah, yeah, just to make it all work, and then you can move on from there. So we'll see.
I know that you've heard of Viagra. I know you've heard of Cialis. You probably even tried them. But if you're looking for something beyond the usual pill, Rougiette Ready. If the usual pills are not doing the trick, Rougiette Ready, it could be the answer. It's a 3-in-1 formula, and it dissolves under your tongue. It absorbs fast. You'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and it effects can last up to 36 hours. If you want proof, over 150,000 men have made the switch, and you can read their customer reviews right on the site. Getting started is simple. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor, 100% online, and if you're prescribed, treatment ships quickly to your door. Now connect with the provider at rougiette.com/Christian to see if a Rougiette Ready prescription is right for you. You can use that code Christian to get 15% off today. That is Rougiette, RUGIET.com/Christian. Use that promo code Christian, get 15%. Head to Rougiette.com/Christian. Use that code Christian, get 15% off today. Use the code, support the show, and let Rougiette know that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety